are. So if you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Blanca Lazo. I'm a local realtor here in Coquitlam, BC. I've been a realtor for 12 years, and I just want to give you a little introduction as to what I do. Although I'm a realtor for 12 years, I consider this to be what I do, not who I am. And this is the reason I wanted to make this short video. Quiero presentarme a las personas que no me conocen. Mi nombre es Blanca, nací en El Salvador, vivo aquí en Canadá, en la ciudad de Coquitlam, y me dedico a la venta y compra de casas, agente de bienes raíces, desde ya hace 12 años, es decir, desde el 2008. Así es que este video es para que conozcan un poco más de mí, el propósito, de por qué hago lo que hago y sí, mis motivos. Espero que lo disfruten. El video va a ser en inglés, pero obviamente hablo español y me encanta relacionarme con personas de Latinoamérica, que es donde yo nací, y me encantaría escuchar de ti. Mi información la puedes encontrar en el link de abajo. So yeah, the reason I wanted to make this just quick video is because I feel like I am a realtor and real estate is what I do. However, it's not what I am. The reason I do what I do has a bigger meaning, and I just kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. Obviously, most people work. Everyone has to work. I mean, unless you have been in a family with multiple generations of wealth, but most people aren't like that. I love what I do for work, sell real estate, but there's a greater accomplishment I want to obtain by doing real estate. So little by little, since I started in 2008, I've been adding to my kind of legacy as to what I want people to say about me, and you know, it actually ties in really well to the kind of person that I am. So that's why I really just enjoy real estate so much, because it really ties in with developing the character that I have in mind for myself. Last year we started doing this beautiful event for Thanksgiving, which happens to be one of my favorite holidays. Thanksgiving, Easter, and Christmas. I just love those holidays. So we started a project where we would cook. I think we cooked about 6 or 7 turkeys last year, and we had a sit-down dinner for about 200 people. This was, of course, in partnership with a different association. This year, COVID is in our minds, and it's a big part of our lives, and so obviously because of that there's so many restrictions, and we're sad that we had our commercial kitchen reservation canceled, so we are not going to be able to do the Thanksgiving dinner we had planned, which was same number of people, about 200 people, making a dinner, putting it in a to-go box, and just kind of have like a food drive. Last minute we had our commercial kitchen cancel on us, and we're saddened by that. However, I've been really thinking about it, and you know, this is something that really drives me. This is something that I really like to do, and I just didn't want to take no for an answer. So what we've decided to do is still go ahead and make some meal. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to prepare 6 turkeys in my own kitchen, but I'm going to be using my own kitchen in my home to prepare 2 to 3 turkeys this coming Thanksgiving weekend. And the idea is to still put it in to-go boxes and have like a food drive. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't just want to work, you know, and I don't want to put the money back into my business, which is what most businesses do. The reason I work and the reason I strive harder than a lot of other people is because obviously I want to have a better result, but the result has to have a meaning, and the meaning is help others. I don't really want to just help others by giving away, a certain donation. If I did it that way, I wouldn't really be a part of it. I mainly want to have an impact. I really want to have some sort of impact on people's lives, right? I think I've created, or I've told you in the past, if you look some of my previous videos, a little bit of my background. I came to Canada when I was 9, and I was in El Salvador, where I lived a happy life. It wasn't a poor life, it was a happy life, it was just a normal life. But coming to Canada was a real big change for me and my family, because we came into an unknown territory, an unknown country, in a different language, with no one around us, no family. But we were given a lot of help from local societies, local charities, such as the Salvation Army, and there were some churches as well, BC Housing and Neighborhood House, among other communities that really reached out to newly immigrants, right, and gave us a hand. So when I was 9, 10, 11, 12, these were my growing up memories. I remember clearly going to Thanksgiving dinners held by the Salvation Army. I remember clearly going to Christmas dinners funded by BC Housing or the Neighborhood House. So this is really a big part of my life, and I feel like it's been in my heart for so many years that it's something that calls me. It's something that I feel is very much part of who I am, and I want to do a little bit to give back. I want to have that same impact, that same appreciation that we had during those, I would say, hard years in Canada. I want to have a little bit of an impact for other people who may be in need, right? Not necessarily because you're an immigrant or because you don't know anyone here, but sometimes we're just going through hard times. Sometimes hardship is what's happening, right? So especially during COVID, there's so many people who have lost their jobs and they probably don't have much to be grateful for, or even though they have things to be grateful for, they don't have the money or the resources to prepare a meal. So I want to take care of that for some people. It's not going to solve the world. It's not going to be like the solution for world problems, but I'm just going to do my little part. And the reason I'm doing it is because it calls me from the character, right? The kind of legacy I want to leave behind is a little bit of an impact. I want to make sure that the leader that I am is a positive one. So I just want to tell you a little bit about that. That's the reason I'm doing what I'm doing, and I hope that if you or anyone you know are in need or want to have this meal, that you would reach out to us. We'll make sure that we leave the information down below, and that it's something that you can enjoy. It'll be prepared with so much love and so much heart, and at the same time taking all the necessary precautions that these times require, such as sanitized kitchen. We are cooking this meal in a pet-free, smoke-free environment. We are going to be cooking this dinner in a place where it's peanut-free, but at the same time, you need to take your own measurements to make sure that this is something you wanna be able to enjoy, right? I hope that this has been great news for you, and I hope that this is something that some will be able to enjoy, and I'm doing it with just so much joy. This is what brings happiness to my life. This is what brings comfort, knowing that I haven't just unattached myself to charities or community giving, but I'm actually physically doing something to make that little bit of a change. Hope that you enjoy this, and thanks for listening.